Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start getting into all things fall. I know it is early for so many of you. It is just barely August, but I wanted to go ahead and get out my fall decor haul for 2025. That way, if you guys need some inspiration or there is something that you see that you want and you have to have it this season, you still have a chance to get your hands on it, because we all know all of the super trendy home decor always seems to sell out super fast, especially early in the season. So I wanted to go ahead and get this out for you guys. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, I am 4 weeks postpartum, so I do have my squirmy, grunty little guy here with me. So if you hear a bunch of sounds in the background, it's just him, but he is a very noisy little guy, so you will definitely hear him throughout this video. Now, I did get my hands on quite a few pieces from the Hearth and Hand collection this year. I really loved it. I know some people don't like shopping at big box stores and things like that, but I really love some of her pieces that she came out with this year, so I did get a few of those. And then I have a couple little odds and ends things and a few Halloween. I know not everybody loves Halloween, but I do have a couple of really fun items that I'm going to share with you at the end of this video. But I don't want to chat too much in this video, so we are just going to hop right into it, and I'm going to start out with all of the things that I got from Target. Now, the first thing that I got is a vase. Not that I need any more vessels in my life, but I saw this one and I really loved it because I feel like this is a great vessel to use year round. Whenever I am shopping for seasonal decor, I also like to look for things that I think I can use all year round and not just for one season. So I could use this all year round. I could use it fall into Christmas time, all the way into spring and summer. It's just a very versatile piece. It's a lot bigger than I was anticipating, so when it arrived at my doorstep, I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is massive. It doesn't say how big it is, but I believe it says like 15 inches or something like that. I love the little pleated detailing at the bottom. It does have quite a bit of texture, and then this little scalloped detail at the top. And I love the shape. I feel like it's very unique. I feel like you don't see this shape a whole lot, and I just really loved it. So I am very excited about that vase, and I got some florals to put in it that I will share with you here in just a second. All right, so these are the floral stems that I also picked up from Target. I want to say these are like they're like called golden ash or something. I have the wreath that they came out with. I think it was either last year or the year before for my front door, and I loved it so much. When I saw the floral stem version of the wreath, I really wanted them. I feel like they're a great transition piece as well into fall, but I feel like you see a lot of purples, a lot of oranges, but you don't see a ton of yellow stems. So I'm really excited to incorporate these into my fall decor this year. I did pick up 3 stems. They are rather long. Oops, just broke a leaf off of one of them, but you could totally, you know, branch these out, make them really sparse, big. I plan to use these on my island this year, so I'm really excited to see what these look like with all of my fall decor. And I did get those stems to put in that vase that I showed you guys earlier, so I feel like the two together will be really pretty on my island. All right, another item that I'm really excited about, but I also did not anticipate how large this thing was. And so again, when it came in the mail, I was like, oh my goodness. But it is this very large serving tray. And this is from the Studio McGee collection. This is one of the only things that I actually liked from her collection this year. I wasn't really the biggest fan personally, but I saw this. It kept going in and out of stock online. It finally came back in stock, and so I went ahead and ordered it before I couldn't find it again. But I love this because I actually plan to use this. We are hopefully getting a new sectional when my husband gets back from being overseas. The couches that we have just did not withstand having 4 kids. We also just need a little bit more seating in our living room, and with the sectional, I am thinking about getting 2 ottomans instead of a coffee table, and I thought this would be really great to place on top of one of the ottomans for drinks and things like that, instead of having such a big coffee table in there. My toddler Maddie has beef with our coffee table. She gets hurt on that thing all the time, and with having a new baby, I just figured maybe ottomans would be a better bet for our living room for right now. But I thought this would also be really great to style on my island for fall. Now, it is big again. I'm not sure if this will fit on my island, but we are going to try. It is beautiful. It was, I believe, $40, and I just love this wood color for fall. It's a really great piece to transition into early fall as well if you're not quite ready for pumpkins and switching out your wreaths and things like that. Switching out some of your wood tones for darker wood tones is a great way to bring in that warmth into your home without it screaming fall. So I'm very excited to use this piece this year. All right, another item that I picked up is this like single little floral arrangement. Now I don't typically love to pick up already made arrangements like this because I feel like you can't really make it unique. They're kind of stuck in the pot, but I love these for places like a bathroom or even to pop this on a shelf or in the kitchen on a countertop. I have plans to use this over by my coffee bar. I think it'll add a nice little touch of fall. I like that they're typically smaller in these arrangements. You can get larger ones, but I like the size of these that she comes out with every year. So I just think this will be a really nice touch over by my coffee bar this year. So I'm very excited for this. This is the 11-inch one, and I believe this was $14.99. And I will try and leave the prices of everything up on the screen if I forget to say it. That way you guys can know how much everything costs. And only I would wear a sweater when it is 100 degrees outside in August, but you know what? It's fine. I also picked up these LED candles. Now, I thought these were really, really cool because, again, I have 4 kids. I don't typically love to light candles and have them just around if I'm not supervising or if I'm not in the area. Just with little hands, you can never be too careful. So I love that this is a faux flame and they look really pretty in the picture on the back of the box. I actually have black candles like this that I used in my Halloween decor last year and I loved it. So I saw that she came out with these. I love that they're ribbed. I love this honey color. I think it's really beautiful for fall. My camera doesn't want to focus. I just think that they're super beautiful. They come in a pack of 6. So I plan to use these actually on my kitchen island. You guys will see how I style that and on my entryway table. So I love these. Again, I don't think they have the pricing on the packaging. I had a couple of my home decor friends talking about that, how they purposely left the pricing off of everything because Target is now making their own prices, and so not a big fan of that, but I still went ahead and purchased some things before I learned about that, and I'm going to keep everything because I do love it, but it is a bummer that they are price gauging everything. It's just frustrating, like things aren't expensive enough. But yeah, so I'm very excited about these. I can't wait to style these in my fall decor this year. And to go along with those candles, I did pick up the candlesticks. I told you I picked up quite a few things from her collection because I really genuinely love this stuff. I know not everybody likes to shop the same products, but I am a sucker for Hearth and Hand. I can't lie. She gets me every year. But I love these. I love the very like muted brass tones. It's kind of got a little bit of texture to them, and I think paired with these is going to be super pretty and soft for fall. I'm trying to go for like a very soft vibe in my home this year, a little bit moody, but just like more soft with golds and lighter yellows and things like that. I'm excited to kind of bring those tones into my home. In years past, I do a lot of browns, a lot of purples, a lot of like deep oranges, but I'm excited to bring in those lighter colors as well. All right, and then the last thing that I got from her collection is just an espresso mug. I feel like a lot of people have purchased this little bad boy. He is a cutie. I love this. I wish I had like that really nice Nespresso, or not Nespresso. It's like the Breville espresso machine so that I could set this cutie on top, but we are gonna put her over by my coffee bar anyway. And it's just this beautiful brown color. It's got some scalloped detailing and on the little plate as well. They also have one that's a little bit darker, but it's very red in the picture, so I wasn't sure if I would love it with my fall decor this year, but I went ahead and got this guy. Very cute, and I believe this was $5.99 if I'm not mistaken. All right, and then I did get just a couple of things from Hobby Lobby, and really these things are more for my TikTok. So those of you who don't know, I make like cozy content on TikTok. I do a lot of seasonal vlogs and like decor type of things over there, and I saw these little pumpkin tea light candles and I thought these would be perfect just to kind of place when I'm doing like aesthetic shots or something like that. I thought these would be really cute to use in my TikTok videos. So they're just little tea light candles that you can pop around your house. These would also be really cute in a bathroom if you guys are interested in these. These were $6.99. Everything was, I believe, 40% off when I went, so very cute. So I went ahead and picked those up. Another thing that I got for my cozy stuff is this little leaf trinket. again, just like another cute little thing I could add for like my aesthetic shots and things that I'm doing in those videos. And this would be really cute also on an entryway table. You could use it for like keys, or you could even put it on your nightstand for rings and jewelry, just for like a fun little fall touch if you want to spruce things up in your bedroom. So I thought this was really cute. Again, this was $5.49, but it was 40% off. And then the last thing from Hobby Lobby, and something that I'm very excited about because I could not get my hands on this last year. It is this LED pumpkin candle. These were viral last year. They were viral again this year. They're like already completely sold out online, in the stores even. I got this back in June, believe it or not, before I had Brooks. When they first put all of the decor out, I went ahead and picked these bad boys up because I knew if I didn't, I wasn't gonna get this. And I'm so glad I did, because when I went to Hobby Lobby a week ago, they don't have any of these anywhere. I don't know if they'll bring more out or if they'll be restocking, but very excited about this. I went ahead and got two. They do just light up, like, you know, a little LED candle. Just a nice little thing, again, to add anywhere. You could add this on a bookshelf, entryway table, on top of a coffee table book. You could even do like a little vignette with a tray and some florals, and you don't have to worry about it catching anything on fire. That's what I love about these. And they just add like a really nice cozy ambiance. So very, very excited that I got my hands on these this year. Okay, and that's really it that I got for fall. Now again, I did get a few things for Halloween, so if you're not a Halloween fan, I apologize, but I wanted to go ahead and share these in this video anyway, because I'm not going to be buying any more fall or Halloween decor this year. I have so many things from last year, especially Halloween. I do not need to buy anything else, but I did pick up a couple of things, so I'm going to share them with you. For starters, Marshalls came out with teddy bear pumpkin like products. They have like a cookie jar, they have a mug, and I am very into teddy bears this year. Like before I knew that Brooks was a boy, we did like a surprise gender. I just was like gravitated towards teddy bears. A lot of his stuff that he has is teddy bear themed. He has like a teddy bear blanket on him right now. His name is Brooks, so we call him Brooksy Bear. Like just have like this thing with teddy bears this year. And then they came out with this little cutie and I had to have it. I am a sucker for a cute themed mug. I love aesthetic stuff, don't get me wrong, I love aesthetic mugs, but I love a fun mug, especially for Halloween. So I saw this little guy. He is so cute. They also have a cookie jar version of this. They did not have it at my Marshalls. I don't even know if I would typically like buy something like that because I don't know how often I'm using a cookie jar, but I saw this, had to have it. And I think, yeah, this was like $8. Super cute, very large size too, by the way, for coffee. And you could totally put iced coffee in here. I'm not a hot coffee drinker. I drink iced coffee year round, but I will still use this for my iced coffee. Another mug that I purchased, and I actually don't have any mugs like this. I have a pumpkin mug that's just a pumpkin, but I really wanted a jack-o'-lantern. So Anthropologie came out with this guy. I don't know if they've had this in years past. I don't typically shop Anthropologie, if I'm being honest. I kind of got into their icon glasses this year. I have like a couple of like little ones that I've picked up throughout the year. I have like a croissant, a bumblebee. I ordered the pumpkin pie one, but I saw this when I was looking at their icon glasses and he's super cute. So went ahead and got that. Again, just another fun mug. My kids love to drink hot chocolate and stuff out of a fun mug too. So does my husband. He thinks that this is hideous, but I bet you he will use this. So very excited for some more Halloween mugs. Again, not that I needed any more because I feel like I have so many Halloween mugs, but I am a sucker for a fun mug. All right, and then the last two things that I have picked up for this haul are some jack-o'-lantern, terracotta jack-o'-lanterns. Now, I love the Pottery Barn ones. I have the small one, and they came out with mini sizes this year. I don't know if they've done this in the past, but I know that they didn't have them last year when I purchased the small one, or if they did, maybe I missed out on it. I don't know. I picked up some mini jack-o'-lanterns, and they are so cute. I can't wait to show them to you guys. So for starters, I have this little guy. Looks just like the small one. It's just even smaller, the size, but I think this is like the 5-inch one or something like that. It's so cute with a little tea light candle inside. I have plans to put this one and the other one I'm going to show you. Here, I'll just show it to you now. It's like the same thing, but he's a tall guy. This is him paired together. So stinking cute, and I love that they're not like massive either. So I have plans to put both of them again next to each other on my built-ins that I have. And then I have that small sized one, which is kind of like this one's size, but it's round. I'm going to put that in my kitchen, but super cute. These are a little bit pricey. I believe the smallest one was still $30, which is insane. It's actually insane, but I'm a sucker for the terracotta jack-o'-lanterns. They're very cute. They are a splurge, but they're exciting to me. So I went ahead and splurged on them, but that is actually going to conclude my little fall haul. I wouldn't say it was little, but I am done. Again, I'm done fall shopping. I know it's only August, but I don't need a ton of new fall decor. They have so many cute things at Hobby Lobby this year, and at Target I was very pleasantly surprised that I was able to get my hands on some of the things that I got my hands on. I was very excited about that tray, but I'm done fall shopping. I think I've got a really good selection of things here. I do have plans to do an early fall decorate with me, and then we will kind of sprinkle in fall decorating as we get closer to September. But I would really love to have all of my fall decorating done before September. So if you guys are wanting to decorate and get some ideas, maybe some inspiration, and I hope that I can give that to you. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for being here today and for watching. I know this is different from my usual content. I typically stick to cleaning and like mom life type of stuff, but I wanted to dabble in some home decor for those of you who love my decorating and my decorating videos. I love to do them every year for you. But again, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.